At NYU, we had a project. We're not going hard, right?
Is this strictly GG Dubs talking?
Big little big
You guys know we're waiting to get Stickam again.
Get into Stickam. Guys, it's Friday night. It's the game show, November 6th. Tomorrow is a wonderful day, but tonight is also a wonderful night. We have a lot of show for you this evening. We have no guests, so it's just the three of us, which is all you need.
Old school.
It's old school, and it's all you need. It's all you desire. And what are we talking? Oh my God, we're giving you a fucking Xbox 360 tonight.
An elite, Jim.
An elite, a 120 gigabyte hard drive. That's more than my fucking hard drive, I think. I want that. I want to win. So we're giving you an Xbox tonight. You're welcome in advance. Anastasia, how's yours working out? Did we send it to you yet?
I got one sitting right here.
And also with me tonight, as always, the beautiful Nicole Z.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. I will be in the Stickam chat room with my stickers because I just logged in and let me.
Yeah.
Yes, I will have a top 7 list for you. And here is my lovely co-host, Gleeds.
You lie! I am not
man.
lovely. What's up? I am
Oh, man.
Gleeds. I am a little bit tipsy tonight. And we are talking Dragon Age Origins. Do not leave off
Yes.
the Origins or I will be pissed off. That is the name of this game
I
of
think
the week.
I think there's another part that you're leaving off, my friend.
What's that?
Didn't we rename it on the way over here to the studio?
Dragon Age
No.
Origins.
No, there was something in the beginning.
Started with an F,
F?
ended with an uckin.
Fucking my dick? No, what? I don't know.
Fucking Dragon Age Origins!
Dragon Age Origins! That's what it is. I'm not allowed to yell. Fucking Dragon Age Origins!
Yeah.
This is no longer Dragon Age Origins, it is fucking Dragon Age Origins.
If you
'cause it's
say
that
it,
hardcore.
if you say it any other way, you're a pussy, and we will come stab you to death. We're gonna do some combos, some quick hits of news that you might have missed this past week. Starting off with Counter-Strip. Ooh. In Moscow, 2 of the top Russian Counter-Strike players got together to have a little LAN face-off with a twist. The promoter brought in strippers.
Hot.
Strippers to distract them, and these friggin' geek Russians were such geeks that they did not break their concentration for 1 minute. They did not pay attention to the strippers. They were just concerned about fragging each other.
Fucking nerds. That's awesome. I really
awesome.
respect the ability to just like toss off and ignore these busted ass, drugged out.
Yeah.
Look at these girls.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
They're kind of gross.
Yeah, look at the side fat on that one. Well,
Cool.
look at that. It's like 6 rolls.
Yeah, there is 6 rolls.
All right, so Nicole, you're basically telling me that if I brought strippers into the game show and I had them ass dance you, you would be able to concentrate and you could do the show as if there were no strippers ass dancing you.
If they were fatties.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring in
are you
fat
saying-
strippers.
Yeah, can we bring in strippers into
I
the
think
game?
that's gonna be our Christmas episode.
Wow, a pet. Blizzard has announced they're going to start selling with actual people money pets. Not the kind of pets that follow you around and like contribute to battles. Purely cosmetic pets. The kind of pet that I bought with gold in WoW. These pets will cost about $10. The Pandering Monk, or Little KT, Littlest Lich is what he had there. Half the sales of the monk go to Make-A-Wish Foundation, which is kind of just a segue into making them Blizzard not seem like greedy bastards.
But what about little KT?
All that money goes straight to greedy Blizzard.
Blizzardist Pet Shop. Fuck you.
Yeah, so they're trying to get you to use Battle.net, which you pretty much have to use now. This is just trying to ease the integration. This is also going to test the response of being able to buy everything in game with microtransactions, real money, rather than having to go through the whole process of buying gold, then buying things.
Busy
Straight up
Gamer.
buying things.
Busy Gamer makes a good point. Like Blizz needs 10 more bucks from us.
Yeah, I don't really like this trend of like MMOs charging real money for in-game items, even if they're just purely cosmetic. I think that's kind of that's a dangerous place to be.
Yeah.
Car Carnage! It is time to go. Capcom has announced Super Street Fighter 4, where you're going to get the bonus games. They're coming back. You can beat up barrels and bust up cars. That's, of course, from Street Fighter 2. So there's a Super Street Fighter 4 coming. They're adding DJ, T-Hawk, 6 other characters to the roster. I'm wondering, is this sequel necessary? We just got Street Fighter 4. Now they're putting a sequel out for 360 and PS3. It's supposedly not coming to the arcades. I mean, there isn't any arcades here in America. Why do we need another copy of Street Fighter 4 with the bonus games? I mean, I love the bonus games, but isn't this kind of just milking the same audience?
So
Yeah.
Capcom's greedy, and so is Blizzard. They're both greedy.
Guys, I
Whoa.
refuse to believe that American companies are strictly out for profit. They have our best interest at heart.
And that's it.
God bless America.
Telemundo714 says, what is this arcade you speak of? Exactly. Who knows? I mean, it's great. I love the beat up the car mode. I'm glad that's back.
The car
but
didn't fight back. That's unfair.
Oh.
what do you want it
unfair.
to do? You want it
Yeah.
to transform? You want it to be Bumblebee?
Yes, I do.
Gamers love Jesus. Who
No.
doesn't love Jesus?
Everyone loves.
Market research group, let me read this, Permuto Discoveries, has published a list of top Christmas gifts for 40 years, and video games dominate that list. 7 times in 34 years, gaming products were number 1. 1975 was Pong, 91 Game Boy, 93 Mortal Kombat, 99 Pokemon, 2001 PS2, 04 DS, 06 the Wii, 07 DS Lite. Do you guys have a favorite Christmas video game gift that you have received?
My N64 Christmas gift, my Game Boy Pocket with a Zelda double pack.
Wow.
Christmas gift, Game Boy Color.
Go, Linda.
Christmas gift, yeah.
Not
So-
bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
all
bad.
the systems I got, when I was really young, were all from Santa.
I got a Sega Game Gear right before I took a big trip to Tennessee, a big road trip, and that was awesome. That was like a really good way to amuse my 8-year-old brain on a 16-hour road trip.
All right, Creepy Baby. Starting next week, there'll be a game for the Wii called Baby and Me, a game where you put a Wiimote inside a baby doll.
Oh my god.
Doll.
Yes,
doll.
I said baby doll. The game includes motion control and balance board support.
What?
I can't imagine. I imagine you rock the baby to sleep or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you rock that baby like a
Yeah,
hurricane.
like a British nanny rocking. 18 mini games.
Oh my god, that
Yeah.
would be awesome! Oh my god, that is fantastic.
So the Wii speaker will cry. You can cry. You can burp. You can feed.
Wait,
You can.
Wait, no. You can feed the. How do you feed the baby?
tit out.
Children tits. Children tits feed the baby.
I think there's
Yeah.
a boob attachment that comes.
If I say children tits, is someone just gonna hook me off the internet?
No one did.
yeah,
so.
I think that's you just played the go right to jail free card. Do not pass go.
So I guess the
and if
question.
you do pass go, let them know that you're a registered sex offender.
Here's the question: do little girls want this?
No.
Do creepy old men want this?
Yeah.
Maybe.
They want
maybe.
to watch girls play this game.
This is so. What I want to know is that when the Wii football, Wii horsey thing patents came out, everyone knew about it. The blogs did not know about a Wii baby Wiimote going in.
Hey there,
No.
hey there, video
I want to
gamer.
play that
No.
game on the air. I want to shove that Wii remote up a baby's bottom. When Nicole was 1.
What?
When Nicole was 1.
That was
there
like 10 years ago.
Yeah, there was a cartoon show. There was a few cartoon shows like Captain N, Mario Brothers, Zelda. They all had shows. Jaru.com. That's JAROO.com. They've kind of started like a Hulu for cartoons, old, new, and rare.
Awesome.
They've even got Pole Position. I didn't even know Pole Position was a show.
Yeah.
And it's like their number 9 most viewed video. People are freaking out. They have Inspector Gadget and Captain Planet and shit like that. Have you ever seen these shows, Jim? You know what I'm talking about? These
I
old-
mean, I've watched the old Nintendo shows, but I'm looking at some of this footage. I do not remember. Okay, that looks familiar to me with Kid Icarus and yeah, but we're going back.
Whoa! I just
you
watered
just spilled all over
myself.
yourself.
I did.
Tomorrow is my birthday, and I will be very old. So we're talking this goes way back for me, and I did a lot of drugs. Not a lot of drugs in college.
Fair amount.
I did a fair, yeah.
A healthy amount of drugs.
And the amount of time during college and after college to not recall good portions of my childhood. Oh, we have some videos. We have some Dragon Age Origins videos to show you.
Bring it on.
So
Warning,
the
this
first
is pretty
one,
sexy.
yeah, this one is incredibly hot. There is definitely boob and nipple action. So if you have a young child in the room, pull them close and hold them tight. Roll it.
First day they come and catch everyone. Second day, they beat us and eat some from meat. Sixth day, her screams we hear in our dreams. Ninth day, she grins and devours her kin. Now she does feast as she's become the beast.
Join us.
Join us.
Oh, we got banned from Stickam for that.
We
Craig.
did?
That's what Craig J. Hayes is saying, but he's in the Justy
I'm
room.
still
I
still
doubt
in
it.
Stickam. The
What?
Stickam people like it. Bazball says, "Is that a boob monster?" Yes. Yes, it is. It's a 10-boobed monster. Yeah.
I started some shit on the forums. I wanted to know what platform people were buying Dragon Age Origins for, if it was a PC, PS3, Xbox 360. It seems like right now, I mean, there's not a lot of people voting, but there was a fair amount of people supporting the 360 version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interested in that just because, again, I'm old. And this is a big throwback to me of the old RPGs of Ultima and, obviously Baldur's Gate. So to me, it seems like sacrilege to not play this game on a PC. It's like, I don't know, it's like an RTS. It's like, okay, Halo Wars did a really good job with the kind of the whole wheel and everything in the interface of an RTS, but on the whole, RTSs should be played on a PC. They don't work on a console.
Astrophysics' PC wasn't working right, so he got it for the PS3.
Yeah.
Which I haven't played it on the PS3, but I hear it's kind of the inferior version. I hear that's the one with the most graphical flaws and the most problems. So.
We're gonna do a little bit of what's in your box.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Whoa. Haven't done this in a while.
I know.
Yeah.
Get out of our way.
You're looking great in that, Nicole.
Yeah. You too, Gweeds. Nicole, I just am echoing what the viewers are thinking.
Yeah?
What is in your box?
Well, in my box this week is Backyard Football 2004. My box isn't legal because I was 17 when this came out.
Barely.
Yeah, no, jailbait box, guys. In my box, you can play with the pros as kids. Kids,
Ooh,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
You got kids? You're
Keto.
playing
You
with
can throw long bombs, sack the quarterback, and even
Yeah.
kick field goals.
Give them Quaaludes and fuck them up the butt.
That's not what this says, and that is not approved by.
I think that's what it
Doesn't make
implies,
sense.
though. That's what it implies.
Not what I read, boys.
We got a little bit of hurdy-gurdy in my box. There's like some kind of freaky animal three-way happening in my box, you
Yeah.
guys. Just to read from the back, a world where a working food chain is in order and you're in the middle of it. Hurdy-gurdy.
Jim,
Hurdy-gurdy's
you
so
got a
good.
big monster in your box.
I do. That's the only way I roll. If you're not a big monster, stay the fuck out of my box. What's in your box, Squeeds?
My box, I gotta admit, it's a little stretched out. It's a little busted. Because The Rock, he's got 4 fingers up in that shit. That's WWE SmackDown. Just bring it. He is bringing it. He's all up in that shit. Look at him. He's like, he can't get any more up in my box.
Hey guys, I would like to show you one of the gayest things I've seen this week. Brian.
So 64, you gotta be shitting me.
You have managed to take something badass and cool and turn it into something totally retarded and soft. Oh.
Fuck my mom and my dad and all those guys who give me homework and say I can't go outside and play Mass Effect or Dragon Age and I'm a fucking nerd.
You know what? That is the actual subtext of what this is saying. Oh
my god, this is so retarded. I mean, what happened to the Marilyn Manson song? This is the new shit.
Look at the graphics. Divorce yourself from this awful song. And this is like badassery, and that is why this game is so cool, because it is pure badassery. Why are you partnering it with this shit?
And homework.
They gotta have Live Journal.
Yeah, Live Journal. And GeoCities went down and it's never coming back. Oh my god.
This is for you, GeoCities.
That is not the way to market a video game.
No, it's not. And this is, just regardless of the fact that this is your job, how to do something like this.
It is my job.
Man, this is just such a...
you want to get 30 Seconds to Mars. I guess they're a big band, but like they are not the guys to match up to Dragon Age. And that song is supposedly premiering in the game. I mean,
it better not.
It better not show up anywhere in that game.
This is a bad way to intro the fact that our game of the week is Dragon Age Origins, which other than that song is badass and fucking awesome, and I am so excited. I've just been playing this game every opportunity I get.
It's the spiritual successor to Baldur's Gate.
It really, it is.
I keep reading that. What does that mean?
Oh, Nicole, you youngin'.
Okay, you can answer the question or you can moan.
Can you moan?
So basically, Baldur's Gate was like this really awesome RPG that came out about, what was it, like 15 years ago or so? I don't know. It came out a while ago, but it was just really fun. It was like really great writing. It was a really great story. It was really great graphics, and it just kind of turned the genre on its head and just really made a mark. It made its mark. It kind of put them on the map, and now they're just continuing that tradition with Dragon Age.
You start this game and it's immediately like, it's almost like a soap opera where you know what you're in for. It's like, oh, it's a BioWare RPG.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's like Commander Shepard, they're talking. Your main character, he's mute. She's mute. Whoever is mute. And it's like a very specific thing that only BioWare delivers.
Loading screens? Anybody?
You like the loading screens?
Come on, the
No,
loading
there's
screens are not bad.
so many. I'm not in an elevator, granted, but still, there are a lot of loading screens.
Maybe there are loading screens on your Xbox, not that many on my PC.
I thought they were alright. I got the Xbox, it's fine. It's totally fine. I mean, I played 4 hours, I didn't do anything. I guess we should preface with that. Like, I barely played the game.
Yeah.
I barely played.
I think all of us have barely scratched the surface.
It's an 80-hour game.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only so much. I think I'm the farthest in, and I'm only 10 hours. I've only scratched the surface of the game.
Here's what's awesome about Dragon Age Origins is that there's 6 origin stories. Each one's like 2 to 4 hours. So you could play all the origin stories. That's like a game unto itself. That's like 12 to 15 hours.
Yeah.
You haven't even done anything. You've just started the game 6 times.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I started it twice just because I wanted to try and get a different experience before I wanted, to come in here and talk about it. So I started off with like the human. I went traditional. I went human warrior, and it's a really cool story. And you get to a certain point, and then it all kind of comes together, and you move on from there. And then I started playing it as an elf rogue, and it's even better. It's even better.
Nicole, I have a question.
Yes.
I bet you haven't played a lot of hard fantasy or seen a lot of hard.
And prior to we spoke earlier, I didn't know what a hard fantasy game was.
Hard fantasy is like Conan. It's just like, it's not just Lord of the Rings, like magical, like, I will come back and be Gandalf the Grey. It's like, I will cut your fucking head off, you little cunt. Like, that's hard fantasy.
Yeah, it is hardcore. Like, the first major boss battle, spoiler alert, is a fucking ogre. Get over it. You'll get there in like 2 hours and you'll be fine. But my character delivered the killing blow, and he just like ran up the ogre's body and just started stabbing it repeatedly with both of its swords. Just fucking brought this thing down and then jammed a sword through its head. This game does not fuck around.
In a genre that's usually filled with guys that are like barely actually hitting each other because it doesn't matter, just kind of whacking away, it's really nice to get a finishing move that lobs someone's head off
Yes.
and spurts blood. everywhere.
And there are a lot of moves where it's just incredibly violent, but there's no way to know when you're gonna chop someone's head off, and there's no specific camera angles to show. But occasionally you're gonna get lucky and you're gonna see a really good decapitation.
It's just badass. It's just a badass game, and you just have like really fun, cool conversations with
And
characters.
it's super mature. Like at any point, they'll just like they'll get into a battle. They'll have like all sorts of violent encounters, and then they'll just like they'll be talking to each other covered in blood. It's totally fine. It's just like it's everything they promised with Mass Effect actually delivered.
Do you think that they're going to deliver with all the DLCs they're promising? Because they're saying it's going to be an 80-hour game now. How much do I think they're going to be, in the long span?
It will be. It will totally. It'll just like they're gonna release so much content for this game, and the fact that there's already so much content there for you that it's great. It's great, and it will live for years. I will be playing this game a year from now. I guarantee you. And I will be enjoying it even then.
And
it's so good.
And it's one of those games where we all three have completely different experiences because there were so many ways. I'm an alpha warrior. None of our experiences have been the same so far. There's just so many ways to play this. It's infinite playability. I haven't gotten all the party members yet. I've been watching my brother play, and he has like 12 more party members than I do. Do you guys have any favorites of how you strategize with your parties?
Well, I came across, so you come across this one character. I'm not going to give too much away. I'll just be very general. Come across this character, and it's kind of like, you can get him to join, but he's kind of a badass and a dick, and you're not really sure if you should. But he's also like 4 feet taller than you, and you know that he's just going to kick ass. So it's like, I'm going to bring you with me. I need a little bit of warrior support, especially since now that I'm playing as a rogue, so I'm not necessarily as strong. I can't really run in and just like start kicking ass by myself. I want to have backup.
I like Claudia Black. She's doing a good job in this game. I mean, she's not quite what she's up to in Uncharted, but she's fucking awesome little dark little mage there.
Yeah. You were saying this, and I think it's so true, the fact that like she really excels at playing these characters that are like kind of an asshole and kind of a backstabber, but ultimately she's got a heart of
so
gold.
lovable. At the
Just
same
stabs you in
time.
the back. She can't help it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She can't help stabbing you in the back.
But when she's walking away, you're just like, baby, don't go. I'm just gonna say, just buy it. If you're not buying it, I don't understand you. If you don't buy this game, and it's because you just aren't interested, we're not friends anymore. Internet, then we're not friends anymore.
But who is this game not for?
I don't know. I don't know who wouldn't enjoy this game.
But it's a commitment, whether you are.
All right, people who are afraid to commit.
Yeah, if you're afraid of commitment and afraid of letting yourself be happy.
I mean, look,
Maybe it's not for you.
I mean, there's people who can watch me play. Like, my girlfriend can watch me play Uncharted on the couch, and she's like, that's awesome. She saw 5 minutes of Dragon Age, and she saw me, like, creating a character, and she's like, is this what it's going to be? I'm like, for the next 80 hours.
Even if you don't like it, there's no way you could. Oh, in the eye, oh wow, it's delicious.
It is delicious.
But there's no way you can give this game a rent because there's no way a weekend or a week and a half.
Never.
Even GameFly, if you're even an ounce of interest, just invest the $60 because you're gonna probably invest a few months of your life into this. Just do it.
Maybe you guys haven't played enough of the game yet, but every conversation that you have, especially after you've just been in battle, you're spattered in blood.
And
you're
no
just
one's
covered in
acknowledging
fucking
it.
No one
blood.
acknowledges it. No one makes any effort to clean themselves up. So, in homage to that, we went for it.
We
did
went
it
there.
for you.
Azabeg said, bloody bukkake.
This is the top 7 ways Dragon Age is like Star Wars.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so through my minor skimming of the game, again, only 10 hours in, I noticed that there are some similarities between the Star Wars universe and Dragon Age. Not similarities in a BioWare Kodar kind of way, but in a key plot characteristic point. So here are the top 7 ways Dragon Age is like Star Wars. 7, Logain. He's Chancellor Palpatine to me. A hero can only be as strong as his villain. And it's established pretty quickly that, so it's not much of a spoiler, that the enemy, a main enemy of the game anyway, is Logain. He doesn't like taking orders, kind of power hungry, And I'm not far enough into the game to consider him the Emperor Palpatine bad, but he is definitely Chancellor Palpatine
I
bad.
disagree. The main enemy of the game is anything you have going on in real life. Because that shit is going to fucking impede your progress.
All right, number 6. Alistair is Obi-Wan Kenobi. After a series of battles, Alistair steps up to continue helping you reunite the lands. I'm not going to try to stay away from spoilers here, but after his master is taken away, he steps up. Very much like Obi-Wan had to. And another thing, I kind of have a crush on Alistair and Obi-Wan. They're both kind of hotties, so.
Together?
With
What-
me.
what if they
With
both-
me.
What it,
So.
you fantasize about both of them simultaneously?
Simultaneous you and me and her. Simultaneous loving, baby. 2 or 3.
Okay, number 5. All right, the Ogre, to me, Rancor. Yeah, the first main battle of the game is Ogre, which to me looks just like a Rancor with horns. They look very same, similar skin textures. I imagine they smell the same from what it looks like. They both make the same kind of grunting noises. Equally fun to kill.
Yeah.
Equally fun to kill, guys. 4. The Broodmother is a sexy piece of ass. There's just no way, you just can't get around that.
It's like George Lucas?
A sexy piece of ass, yes.
They both have that weird neck goiter.
Yeah, lots of rotting flesh, I'm assuming what that is. There are 10 sets, or there's 10 nipples, that's 5 sets of boobs, which is plenty. Very similar to the Jabba the Hutt. There's obvious sexy similarities, very, very hot. Number 3 is the Darkspawn. They're the Stormtroopers. There are many enemies in Dragon Age. They're all pretty much Darkspawn. It's the Blight guys, get used to it. They are dark magic, undead, orc-looking things, and they're infinite. You kill one, 90 more will appear. Very similar to a certain clone army I know of. Lots of them. 2. 2 is Duncan. He's Qui-Gon Jinn. This isn't even a stretch, people. He's a spiritual, physical, complete match, man. He's a master of this, secretive, army, this group of people, the Grey Wardens, the Jedis. And he's taken too soon. And not to mention, he looks a damn lot like Liam Neeson. Am I right?
Soon.
All right, number
Dragon
1. You know who the Grey Wardens are? They're the Jedis. They're this secretive group of just incredibly strong heroes that just take out evil, reunite the lands,
Yeah.
and their good ways make them enemies, and these enemies want to get rid of them. And all of a sudden, this isn't a spoiler either because it's the very beginning of the game, there's only a few left. There's very few left, and you have to protect the lands.
The Gay Warden.
No, it's Grey Warden Squid. So yes, that is my top 7 list.
Yeah.
welcome,
I like this.
welcome.
I like that one. That was really
That was
that was
something.
accurate.
It's Packmobilia!
In this package, we have this week's Packmobilia. Okay, let's go through these cute clues really quick in this box. The most famous one of these are red and white. This is one of the early items you pick up in The Secret of Monkey Island. You can get these at restaurants, but they're usually free. It's part of a Beck song, and usually you use one of these, but some people need a few. We are going to tell you what this clue is in just a few. But first,
We are going to draw the winner of tonight's Xbox 360 Elite. Nicole, would you please get the bucket of balls?
bucket of balls. Bucket of balls.
Hold on.
Bucket of balls. Bucket of balls.
I've got the
Bucket of balls. Bucket of balls.
You
Put your hand in the
check that.
Put your face in the balls.
I was gonna, but then I thought
Smell
better of
'em.
it.
Smell
All right, I've got a ball.
Smell
Wait, do we have a list of
Yes,
so we can scream?
it's right here.
Okay, here. Give me this.
Smell the ball first.
It looks
ready?
new to me.
Is it Hairy?
Who is
No,
it? What
it's
number?
nice and smooth. It's number 10.
Number 10, Jay Sanchez, 102! You just won an Xbox 360 Elite. Are you hanging out? You better be in the fucking room. You just won an Xbox from us and drinkevo.com.
Jay Sanchez just won himself an Xbox. We got 5 more people that are gonna be eligible to win an Xbox next month. They are Blue Winger 23, nice to meet you, sir or madam. Begs, Bazball, Nikolai 441, and Dick Nam have all successfully guessed Pac-Man breath mints.
Too
Look
soon.
at him.
They are Pac-Man breath mints, given to me by my friend Jim. What's awesome about these things is you can like twist the side here, you like twist it, and then they like the power pills kind of just
Nice.
fall out. Oh,
Next week, what are we talking next week?
are we
Video
gonna,
games!
are we gonna be covered in blood, Kool-Aid?
No,
I
because
hope
my
so.
hair is so sticky, you guys.
Until
Not the first time.
Oh, too soon, guys. I'm
did you-
just like screaming too soon. I'm Jim.
I'm Nicole Buckbeak.
I am covered in Kool-Aid.
For you,
We're
Internet.
the Game Show, and we'll see you next Friday. Good night.